All right, let's go. Wait for everybody to show up. Yeah, Shaggy, you're first. What's up, Mike? Thanks for coming by. But yeah, like I said, Shaggy, later. That like I said, it's a little Redstone uh propane heater that you can pick up. Like I said, I got it over at Tractor Supply. It's been probably about 4 years now. Yeah, and I'm about half a mile or so away from it, Mike. Goes right through the center of town. But anyway, Shaggy, no, like I said, about 4 years ago, I picked that thing up over at Tractor Supply, and um, they, like I said, what, about 2 weeks ago when we started getting all this cold weather. Let me move this down some. Anyways, yeah, brought it out here to the garage to do some work because it was going to be so cold and everything. And I said, hooked the bottle and everything up and hit the, um, got the pilot light to work, but it never didn't want to stay running. Of course, now the propane bottle's out. Like I said, it's the one you hook up to a gas grill, which go what, 25, $30 to go get me another one. Oh, I got to turn it off. I I had been using that Coleman stove, but that wasn't putting out enough heat. Yeah, like I said, these tanks here. I'm glad I got my jacket on. Uh, some of them I would say yeah. Um, but like I said, on this one here, I've just got the wire set up, temporarily because I mean I know it's fixing to be getting warm and everything, so I'm not really going to be needing it. So sometime over the summer, I'll see about ordering it's what they call a tip over switch, from what I understand, and doesn't look like it's all that uh, hard to pull out. Probably a couple screws. Um, I'll pull it out, and I've seen them on eBay. I know Brandon, he doesn't like eBay. I like it because I've got a whole bunch of stuff from there. Um, I'll get one ordered and get it in. That way, I've got it ready for next winter whenever we get one here in Texas. Oh, something I need to do. All right, Shaggy. Just gave you a blue wrench. Yeah, with the house and everything, with it being, what do I say, it's now going on 110 years old. Um, yeah, it wasn't equipped with central heat and air, so that's why we still got window units and uh, the old Dearborn style heaters. You're welcome. Yeah, That's the way I kind of feel about my first wife. Hey Tom, thanks for coming by. Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please. It'll help me out some. Of course, I don't know. Come Monday, I'm taking the day off. Um, Gotta go and get my driver's license renewed. It's time. Figure, why not? Do it on the birthday. That's when it's expired. So it's like, okay, I'll go over and get that all taken care of. That way I'm legal. That way I can be in the car and be on both bikes. Got that time already set up. Uh, well, hopefully you don't hit it too hard. It should be a little thumb up at the bottom of the screen. That is if you don't have it, the screen maximized. What's up, BW? You ain't missed much. I ain't had it running for very long. Wow, sorry to hear that, Shaggy. All right, I see Ford. I see Ford. I hear five. I got five. I got five. I got four. Because I got five people in here watching. Unless I'm one of them, I give me a thumbs up. But I got a lot of projects I got wanting to go on. All right, thank you. That's only showing four on my end. But yeah, I'll take five. Now, man, I'll be glad when this cold weather's done and over with. We can't here in North Texas is like, I mean, we get I think maybe then we get snow maybe once every 2 or 3 years, and so far we've had snow up here twice in just over a month's time, or less than a month's time. This was the worst one because temperatures were down so low, and everything. First time it snowed, that was on a Sunday. Come Monday, it was all gone. Yeah, I don't know what it is right now. Let's see. See what my magic phone has to say. We're My phone is showing 46. So we've been like that for a while. Yeah, Shaggy, I know all about that. I've been trying for what now? What, 7 years now? And I had basically three different relationships, and they ain't worked out. Last one I had, which I think it's actually done over with right now because uh, she's a lot, a few years younger, and she's wanting to more think of herself. Oh, oh. And there's only two things gets my nose to running: cold weather, and spicy food. And I ain't had no spicy food. I'll tell you right now, I'm definitely not going to be singing out here in the the garage for long. I might be out here for about another 30 minutes. I think that's going to be about all I'm going to be able to stand out here in this cold right now. Like I said, propane heater, it's out of fuel. You know, I could always do something else. Matter of fact, I will. Hang on. It'll give me a little bit of heat for a while. Get this little Coleman stove lit up. Hey, did y'all see the video I posted earlier about the garage door? I don't know if any of y'all got a chance to see that or not. Which one, Shaggy? I got 5 of them. Oh, about the lantern or the stove? I got 3 stoves now, and I got 5 lanterns. I've got enough parts to put a 6th one together. I just never have gotten to assembling because it's totally taken apart. Get my funnel. I still got a mess out here in the garage. This is something I've been working on trying to get cleaned up for past couple of years now. I got 5 lanterns that are working. I got them. You see them back here hanging on the wall over here. All 5 of them are working. And I've got 2 of the Coleman stoves that work. That one I got out there at the scrapyard for $5. Still having problems with it. I think I'm about to take the generator apart and take it off the fuel tank and really get that tank cleaned out. I think there's some trash still down inside that's got it all messed up. There it is. I gotta get some more of this stuff here. Actually, what I want to do is I want to make me make my own little still and start taking gasoline and start making my own white gas. Because that's basically all what white gas is. It's nothing more than gasoline that's but doesn't have the additives and all that performance stuff in it. Yeah, that's empty now. But yeah, that's all that Coleman fuel is. It's nothing more, like I said, Coleman fuel, white gas. Can't as it says, on there, it says white gas, camp fuel. Okay, this is the same thing. I got this at Walmart for what, $9? It was 1 gallon. Buy it in the can that says Coleman fuel on it, you're gonna pay, I think, about $13. Yeah. So right now, what was it over at Murphy? I'm able to pick up a gallon of gasoline for just over $2 for a gallon of it. So I mean, I can, it's a lot cheaper. If I get that still going for just about $10, I can come up with, I think, about 4.5 gallons. Make about 4.5 gallons of white gas. Compared to, for about the same price I'm going buying 1 gallon in a 1 gallon can over at Walmart or any place else. Yeah, it is pricey. And like I said, that's why I want to see about doing it myself. Um, I know it's going to be a little noisy right now. I tell you, Shaggy, the one thing I do like about with these, the Coleman stuff is that it was something that um, it wasn't Coleman itself. He didn't actually invent it. All the thing he did was he wound up buying or got the rights to manufacture it after he's seen it, and he actually expanded on it off of a lantern. And after, like I said, after he saw how it was operating and everything at the time, I said about 100 years ago. Like I said, he got the rights to be able to manufacture it, and he came up with the stove and everything else. It's the same design, same idea as the lanterns. Works fine. He sold it to the military during World War One and World War Two. I think World War One. I know World War Two in particular. But yeah, I mean, it's they've been manufacturing these things for over 100 years. Like the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, the only thing they ever did was um, uh, they just improved them over the years. Come on, light up. It's getting there. That's the only thing. Once you got to get this thing, with the fuel, everything being cold and everything, it takes a little while for it to get going good. But actually, white gas has always been the same. You've got when they're manufacturing, when they're distilling oil, crude oil, into the different properties. Um, the weird thing about it is the first kind of fuel you can actually get is going to be something that they actually decided to throw away years ago. Um, and now is one of the biggest fuels out there, and that's diesel. They had no idea what to do with it back then because you actually get diesel fuel, which I still can understand why diesel fuel is so much more expensive than gasoline, even though it's distilled first. There we go. But no, white gas, it white gas or camp fuel is it's nothing more than um, It's gasoline. It just doesn't have all the additives into it. There's no lead in it, so it's basically an unleaded. It is an unleaded gasoline. It just doesn't have the anti-knock, um, all the like I said, all the other different additives and fuel cleaners. It's actually a very clean fuel. That's why if you actually look at it, it is white. I mean, if you actually put it in um, pour some into a glass jar, you'll see that um, white gas, it's totally clear, or it's basically clear. Um, if you did the same thing to gasoline, you'll see that, yeah, it does have a different smell, but it also, gasoline has a yellow tint to it. So that's why, like I said, it's different. I mean, they've had white gas, camp fuel for well over 100 years. Basically, ever since Coleman been running this stuff. Um, no, I would actually just run just a regular gas because it's got the anti-knock. It's got the different cleaners in it for the internal combustion engine. You're actually better, running in my opinion, you're actually going to be better off running gasoline in it than running the white gas because it doesn't have, like I said, all the additives added to it. Yeah, I'm trying to read all y'all's. Trying to read what your question was, Mike. Mike, you getting married, huh? Hey, you can always teach an old dog new tricks. I don't care, no matter what. Oh, either I got some bad fuel in this stuff, or I might actually have some bad fuel. Because earlier I had this thing where it was running pretty good. Yeah, that's one thing about with gasoline. Like I said, it's got the higher octane. And yeah, the smell. Um, that's the thing about with gasoline. That diesel is the same way. Um, Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that um, right now I know everybody's going, well, I got to go out and find some kerosene. Um, I'm going, go to the gas station. It's like there's a lot of gas stations that pump uh, have a pump for kerosene. It's called diesel. That, and if you don't know, diesel is nothing more than unrefined kerosene. That's all it is. It's like white gas is it's uh, the different style of gasoline. That's the only differences. Hey, Miguel, was ist los, mein Herr? Sprechen Sie Deutsch, Miguel? Burns on Mag. I don't know if they do welding. That's what they do. I don't know if they ever got into. I never heard of them getting into making uh, lanterns. Coleman, as far as I know, that's all they've done. Um, but I do know that the biggest thing about lately has been everybody's wanting the um, you got propane. You know, everybody's going propane stoves, and they got the uh, lanterns and everything. Well, I've got a couple of them propane stoves I've gone camping with. And it takes those. I've got one right here somewhere. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, I got one of these. And you say it says Coleman, propane on there. Camping, it says, Coleman, outdoor company, propane camping gas. Well, I'll put like this. I've gone to TRF, which is Texas Renaissance Festival. I've gone down there on their Celtic Christmas weekend, which is it starts the Friday right after Thanksgiving. And when I say right after Thanksgiving, I mean they open up campground on Thanksgiving Day. Um, yeah, you touch that nut up there, Tom. Yeah, you're gonna burn it because that's where all the heat's going to. Um, but yeah, that's where I had the propane uh, stove, and I was actually using it as a heater inside the tent. And I went through almost 4 of these bottles that one night. I mean, it was good when that stove was going, but every time I could tell when the stove went out is when one of these had gone out or completely emptied because it got cold. I'd wake up, I'd go get another one, turn it all back on. I go to sleep probably about 15, 20 minutes later after stop shivering. Um, I think maybe an hour or two. Um, yeah. I wound up having to I'd get up and do it again. Off of one, like I said, I went through 4 of them bottles one night. And I just set the thing down too. Where'd I set it? Oh, that 1 gallon of camp fuel. If I had one of these stoves here, I could run that stove all night long on one tank, and I still have about over half a gallon of this left. Um, that let me show you something else. All right, that's a Coleman tent heater. Okay, get this is all these spider webs on it now. Um, yeah, made this was from November 1977. On the bottom of these here on the fonts, you'll find where it says stamp, made in USA, and it's got 1177 on there. That tells you when it was made. Um, but this one here, it should be is this the big one? Should be no, it's actually the small one. Okay, I've actually got a bigger one. This is the 3500, and where have I got it? Oh, no, I've got the yellow one. All right, there's the yellow one. Here's my other one. This is the This goes from 3,000 to 5,000 BTU. Okay, and it's got the little lever right there, um for low up to high. And up like this, you can fill this thing here up. I think it's like about half a gallon, and think this one maybe a little bit under half a gallon. This one's about half a gallon. Um, Someone's painted the bottom on this, and I can't read the. Oh, there it is. Like January 1970. But anyways, you can take and fill this up, and you can run, I think, about 8 hours on one of these. You can't do that on propane. That's the reason why I love these Coleman lanterns and stoves. They're so fuel efficient and cheap to run. You cannot beat a Coleman, a Coleman. And to me, I don't want um, the uh, propane. I said I've got a Coleman. It's not a Coleman, but I think knockoff of uh, the propane stove. I've actually got two of them. I actually do think one of them is propane or Coleman, but oh no, they're propane is not the way to go. Besides, you get into cold weather and everything, that propane line it'll start freezing up, and then you won't have anything. You won't have that problem with these. That's why I liked it. These kind here. All right. Who else is in there? I got. Looks like I got 7 people watching. Only 5 thumbs up. Oh come on! We ain't hit that thumbs up yet. It's getting lazy out there tonight. I must have some bad gas because I'm not getting the blue flame like I have been. I must have got must be something inside of there. I got a little bit of blue flame, but I got mostly yellow coming out. Yep. Um, there it goes. It's finally starting to act right. The heaters, you can actually find those. I've seen them on eBay, but I tell you, best place to go look for those kind of things, flea markets, um, your little thrift stores, garage sales. Those are some of the best places to go. Um, Now there are things you're going to want to look at. Um, yep, I know about those, Tom. Yep, I've seen those. But as far as like I said, as far as a uh, price wise on them, that it's going to depend. Okay. Lanterns. I found one at a flea market about 3 weeks ago, and they had I think it was either $30 or $35 on the tag. Matter of fact, same flea market I went and got the stove at, but different vendor. Um, Anyways, I went and I checked it out and everything. Um, and first thing, like on the stove, I mean, on either stove or lantern. First thing is, will it pump up? And if it won't pump up, then that's one problem. Um, Most of the time, it's because there's a little um, the leather cup that's inside there that is what when you're pumping it, it gets all the air pressure and everything. People don't think about putting oil down inside there, so it's not sealing. Um, Damn, it's cold out here in the garage. Um, you got to check that. There's a lot of things you need to check. Is the globe still okay? Is it? I mean, a lot of little things you have to look at on the lanterns, the stoves. Not really much the heater, but Shaggy. The only thing I can say is I wouldn't pay. Like that big one. I think I paid maybe $15 for it. The little one, I think it was about another 15, maybe 20. Um, if you see them on eBay, I mean, I've seen people on there, 50, 70, $100 on. I'm going, you can keep it. But like that lantern I saw out there at that flea market, they wanted $35 for it. I found a few problems with it, and I said, "Is the price negotiable on it?" They go, "Nope, it's what's on there." I would put it back on the shelf, walked away from it. That second time I've actually found a lantern. First one I actually found it had the globe and everything busted on it. It didn't want to pump up. The knobs and everything were all froze up, and it's like, oh man, this thing's going to need work done on it. Um, and I told the lady what I'd get for it. She goes, nope. Okay, fine. I'll put it back down. So that's about the only thing it's worth because you got so much wrong with this thing. It's going to take, $50, $60 just to get it fixed. It's not worth it. I mean, you can buy a brand new. I think I looked on Walmart. I think I can buy a brand new Coleman stove for about $125, brand new. Now, why in the hell am I going to want to pay what 70, $80, or maybe up to 100 for a used one? I can buy a brand new one for a little bit more money. It don't make any sense. Besides, I get people say, "Well, these are super rare, old, antique." Um, Not really. I mean, they're not really all that old. I mean, yeah, they're old, rare. No, look how many hundreds of thousands these stoves, lanterns they wound up making. Um, I mean, Coleman, I know they wound up doing a video when they made 100,000 or 1 millionth when they had 1 million lanterns, and that was back in the '60s. Stoves, I mean, they've been making these. I mean, these are. I'm trying to get the laptop over here. That's a 425E, and it was. All right, my back. Okay, sorry about that. Actually, I hit the connection on the cable um for the internet. Um, but anyway, yeah. I mean, they made hundreds of thousands of these things. Yeah, I agree, Tom. Um, yeah, Mike, you can find those Coleman coolers. Now, you talking about just a regular um the cooler you put the ice and everything in? Or you talking about the electric ones? I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm handing out some wrenches. So you want the kind? Yeah, I mean those are good. There's nothing wrong with the new ones that they've got out there. I mean they're probably the materials they've got today. They're actually probably going to be better than what they had from back then. I mean technology, yeah, that's the thing. I mean I'd go with one of the new ones. I mean I've actually got a couple of the older ones, but yeah, 426. I'd love to get my hands on one of those. Yep, the 426 stove. That's a 3 burner. Now I tell you, that's one thing that's really weird. Okay, this one here, little 2 burner. It's a 425. The other 2 burner I've got another 425. It's the older one. It's got the folding legs on it. But then um the other stove I've got, it's a 2 burner, the 413, but it's a bigger one. Now why it's got a smaller number, I don't know. Don't make any sense. But I didn't get it lit. Trying to use the stove to help light my cigarette. That way I don't worry about getting my lighter out. Um, okay. So you want one of those old metal ones? I see them on Facebook Marketplace every now and then. You can probably pick them up for about 20, 25 bucks. I mean, I've been seeing the little 12 volt. Um, it goes between a 110 and a 12 volt for about 30, 35 bucks. That's probably what I'm gonna see about getting. Wow. Yeah, side shelves are nice. Um, I know for me, I got the Coleman. I think it's Coleman camp stove set up. Little table, all folding. Everything's in folds up inside the box. You got the little shelf and everything. Put your stove on. It's got it's got the wire, like I said, the wire rack. You put the um, uh, your stove and everything on. Then you got a regular table for doing all the cutting. It's got a little water basin. It's got shelf for storage. You can got a little waste, a little trash container on one side. Um, I was actually looking at getting the one that Fingerhut has. They're I forget the brand name that Walmart sells, but I actually got mine from through Fingerhut. It was actually a Coleman, and I like it better, and it was just a little bit more money. Yeah. Oh yeah, Shaggy. I'm always, that's one thing about with me. I'm always looking at my coins, looking for the, different ones that have got the errors on it. I've got a quarter that I need to still get checked out because I think it's got an error on. It's got extra metal around the edge, and somehow it made it through all circulation and everything. I need to get that one checked out. Dollar bills. It don't matter if it's 1, 5, 10, 20. Man, I'm always looking at those. I'm looking at the serial number on them because there's always certain ones out there I'm always looking for. Star notes I'm always looking for. Um, when I was working at Scarborough, I had someone, they bought a couple of drinks and it was $5. Okay, well, they handed me a $5 bill, had a red seal on it. It's like, what's the deal with, looked at, okay, thank you. I took a $5 bill out of my own pocket exchange because it was a United States note. It wasn't a Federal Reserve note because it had the red seal on it. Oh, and you're talking, yeah, you're talking about the 43 copper penny. Yeah, it wasn't bronze; it was copper, and there was I forget, I think about 100 of those things that were made, and they weren't supposed to be out there. Yeah. Last time I heard it was one of those things are going for almost $1 million. It's like, yeah, I'd like to. I'm still looking for one. Hell, I remember the ads that were out in different uh, uh, comic books and everything from back in the '70s. And it's like, if you got one of these, it's um, pay $3,000 for it because they were still that rare. Wayne, now look at your years on them because I found out recently that some of those zinc pennies were actually made in 44 by mistake. Those are even rare. Those are rarer than the 43 copper. Yeah, that's another thing, Shaggy. Had some guy. I think I can't remember if we were selling Pepsi or Dr Pepper at that time. He just wanted one. I told him, of course, like I said, out there, Scarborough, which is a Renaissance festival. I told him, but £2.50, my lord. He hands me $2.50. So I was like, I'm sitting there jingling the two quarters and everything. It's like, this don't sound right. It's like, no, they don't. And well, the guy was still standing there. And I looked at one of the quarters, 1964, silver. I was like, that's why it don't sound right. And he says, keep it. I don't care. Okay. I took a quarter out of my own pocket, put it in exchange. I still got that silver quarter. 64 was the last year. Oh, so they did make some bronze ones? I didn't hear about that. I knew about copper. And yeah, Tom, that is the only drawback to some of the older plastic coolers. I've got a couple of them myself that straps are broke on them. I'm going to get rid of them. I am looking at getting some of the older ones. I do see some of those metal ones on Marketplace, but I say I hadn't pulled the trigger on getting one yet because I got so many other different. As they say, I got so many fires, burning right now. So okay, which project's going to get put on the back burner? No problem, Miguel. Don't mind doing that. Tell you what, I'm really in a good mood. Wayne, got a present for you. Yeah, all right, Wayne. Now you're a blue. You got that blue wrench. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm usually in a good mood. Yeah, I know everybody. I got like I said, I do go by Mater. That's my road name. Um, and everything through the ministry I go through. But yep, no problem, Wayne. But yeah, Miguel, like I said, uh, that's why I say because my real name's Michael. But like I said, I don't mind being going by Mater. So I'm going, yeah, you're my Spanish version of me because that's what Miguel is in Spanish is Michael. I don't care if y'all want to call me that or Mater. I don't care. I'll answer to both. Nah, Mike. Once I give you something, I don't want it back. I'm not an Indian giver. Nah. Oh, we got a flame out going? Nah. Better not be. Trying to heat up a little bit more. Try to keep it cool out here. No problem, Tom. Uh, Now, Mike, no, I don't. No, I don't go by that. That's one name I don't. I don't like being called because it's like, okay, you trying to say microphone, or are you saying Michael? Wow, I found one of those. I found it was a plain gold ring one time at the out in the parking lot when I was living down in Houston outside of Kmart. I know that one time I even pulled up to was a Chevron gas station, found a $10 bill laying on the ground right there by the pump. It's like, okay, thanks for my gas. Yeah, it's gotten cold, but it's wet. Yeah, it depends upon where you go. I know that my first wife, I went up getting, going to the little jewelry store in the mall and everything, and I think about 3,000 is what I wound up paying for her wedding set. And then, after I mean, both rings had, they were um, um, both of them were gold, had diamonds and everything. And when she passed away, it's like, okay, I needed the money because things were getting bad for me. I went to the pawn shop. Man, I tell you, they actually said that my plain gold wedding band was worth more money than her wedding set with the diamonds. I could not believe that. Wow. That's one way to go to Walmart and be able to spend some money. I wish I could find that. I think the best day was my first cruise I went on. That was back in 2015, and like I said, I'd never been on a cruise before, and like I've been playing poker, for a while. And I was like, okay, I want to go down to a casino, and by the time it was all said and done, it was a 5 day cruise. That the three trips down to the casino, playing poker and everything, I think I walked away with about $1,300. I'm going, okay, that's paying for my cruise. Now, I was supposed to be going on one. Actually, if all this kung flu hadn't happened, I should have been on my way down to Progresso. Would have been leaving out. Would have left out either today or been leaving out in the morning. It would have been a nice 5 day cruise. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about with cash. You have no identification on it. There's no way of knowing whose it is or anything like that. Which you can't. If someone was, hey, it was someone says, hey, that's mine. Well, you got any way of proving it? There's no way of proving it. But yeah, but yeah, Shaggy. Like I was gonna say is yeah, I've got. Let me grab it real quick. I don't know where to set it down. I know I'll put it up. There it is. like I said, there's the font for one of the lanterns I've got. All I gotta do is, I got a little dent in right there. I can straighten out. This is, tilted over some. Uh, Tank's in pretty good shape. Got some surface rust on it. Um, let's see. I can find the date and everything on it. Uh, Looks like January 1971. So this one here is actually the one that my parents had bought when we were camping. Like I said, I've got that. I do know I've got another oh, one of these two burners. I don't know if it's a 425 or 413 because I do remember we go camping and remember my dad having to pump it up just to get it all lit and everything, cooking with it and everything. So it was nice. Um, yeah, just nostalgic, brings back memories. But yeah, I still like to find me one of those. It's a 426, which is the three burner. If I find one, you know, in good working condition, um, maybe 35 dollars. I wouldn't go over. I definitely wouldn't go over. 50 would have to be the top. Um, yeah, BW Coleman, they still do make the stoves and the lanterns. Like I said, I know at Walmart, I've seen it online. You can actually buy one of their the uh, what they call dual fuel. You can actually run it on gasoline or camp fuel. Um, yeah, you can actually still buy them brand new. I know stoves wise. Lanterns, I'm not sure if they still make them or not. They might. Um, like I said, that's one that I'm not too sure on. Um, I'd have, one thing I say is, check with, you might want to check like with some like Cabela's or Gander Mountain, um, Walmart. Like I said, I know, or any of the other outdoor, camping places. Are they hard to find? I know most of the lanterns they've all gone propane or they've gone to LED. I mean, the LED lights, yeah, I wouldn't mind, um, but it's just something about the lanterns that I really like. It's just something about these lanterns. Now, the two biggest ones that I like, I'm gonna get one and get it fired up. But there's two of them out there. I think it's been sitting up there a while, dusty. Um, you've got the a 220, and then you've got a 228. Um, the only difference is the top here. This is a 228 because it's so wide. Um, I'll hold them both up. You can see the difference. So you see how the top on one is, it's so much wider and a little bit taller. This is what they call a 220, and this is the 228. But if you actually look at everything else, that's the only difference between the two. 228 I mean, this is a 228 here. Um, let's say 7. That would make it July 1961. That's when this one was made. That's when that 228 was made. 220, February 71. Like I said, the only difference is these tops and the handle. That's it. You got to have the handle wider because the top is, of course, wider. That's the only difference. Believe it or not, the globe's the same, takes the same um, mantles, generator's the same. Basically, the only difference is this section right here. I could actually take this right here, swap it over to this. I could swap these two tops off if I wanted to. It's the same thing. The lanterns are the same. Now I do know that they did make some others. What was that? Cass, what are you doing over here? Um, talking about P38. Dr. Talking about Shaggy. Um, somewhere I do. It's been a while since this one was lit up. Gotta get that generator warmed up. There's one of them I might be having a little bit of problem with. Might be some stuff down in the. All right. Yeah, I think that's one I got. I might take this one apart, do some more cleaning on it. It's probably got some more trash down inside of it. That's the only bad thing about them. You get any kind of trash or debris down inside the tank. Yeah. Like I said, Shaggy, I might have one. I know I had one years ago. Um, where it's at right now, I don't know. It's been a long time. Um, throw it in if you want to. I'd appreciate it. I ain't gonna, uh, throw it away. I'd definitely keep it. I tell you, you throw it in. Um, when it comes in and everything, um, I'll show it off and give you a shout out on it. Yeah. These have not been. These haven't been started up in a while. There we go. Oh yeah. There you go. You got some light going. I'm gonna turn the lights off. That way you can see how bright this thing is. Yeah, that's just one. This thing, these things do put out some light. I mean, just hearing off that, um, just hearing everything. So, oh yeah, we'll turn the lights back on. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Get that roar and everything of this lantern going. Yeah, like I said, they're bright. They do put out a lot of light. Like I said, I did I saw the video on um, Coleman, and he was actually, just he was a salesman, and he wound up seeing one of these hanging in a store window. I'd have to go back and look at it again. Don't remember. I know it's been over 100 years, but he was surprised, how bright it was putting that light at nighttime. So he actually contacted the manufacturer and everything, and he liked it. He started selling them. He would set up shop inside of a store and everything, and just start sending them. And he started making money doing that. Everybody loved them. They went buying the rights to it, the design, and of course at that time there was single lantern or single mantle. These all right now, like this one here, that's a dual mantle. So back then they only had one mantle inside of there. Um, and I'm feeling the heat off of this one. I'm actually feeling more heat off of this thing than I am off of that. Um, but yeah, he bought the rights to it and started manufacturing them and tinkering with them, making them better. They actually made some out of that actually ran off kerosene. Um, you could actually buy a 220 or 228 uh, lantern that actually ran off of kerosene. They were a little bit more of a hemorrhoid for lighting because kerosene had to get heated. You actually had to put there was a little alcohol cup. You actually had to put alcohol in the cup and everything that went around the generator so to get the kerosene heated up enough so it would light. Um, like I said, with these stoves here, I mean, these here mostly I haven't been fired these things up for a good 4 or 5 months. So yeah, they're good. I like them. Like I said, that other one, I'll probably just have to pull everything apart. It just needs to be cleaned. Can y'all hear how loud this thing is? The nice thing about it is I got my own little cigarette lighter too with it. Yeah, I just didn't know if y'all could hear how loud this thing is. What time is it? Yeah, almost 11:30. Oh, can't believe I've been going on this for so long. Yep. Yeah, I had someone, Shaggy, I was going to say is I remember years ago I had someone ask me what I thought of my P-38. I go, what? I don't have a Lightning. I'd like to have one of those planes. I go, no, no. The one you got on your dog tags there. What? Yeah, P-38. That's when I realized that on that military can number it is actually stamped P-38. It's like, wow, I didn't even know that. Hey, Tom. Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. Don't be a stranger. But yeah, um, you take care out there. Don't like I said, just don't be a stranger to me. I try to do live streams. I'll probably wind up doing. Follow up after Brandon goes off on Saturday nights. It actually probably won't be one of the best times. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I think I need to be shutting it down too because I didn't realize how late it was. And oh, it's getting cold out here. I mean, it's cold enough where I can see my breath. I got the big propane heater. It's down. It's it's out of propane. I'm not gonna fire up the other one. But right now, the only heat sources I got right now going on is this lantern, and I got the stove going. I'm not gonna dig out the other ones. Shaggy, can you hear how loud this thing is? I don't know if y'all could pick up the sound off of it or not. But these things are good. Hey, Miguel, you still awake out there? Yeah, let's get this thing a little closer. That thing is loud. Did y'all hear it when I got it close? Yeah. Well, I know he knows how to spell taco, burritos, enchiladas, tamales, pozole, pollo and mole. Yeah, these things are these. Usually these things are loud. Oh yeah, don't forget Dos Equis, Corona. Yes, I speak fluent Spanish. Dos days con hielo. Yeah, Wayne, that's what I was thinking about. But I mean, right now it's getting to be springtime. So, and there's a whole bunch of stuff up there like you would not believe. So eventually, yeah, if you see back over here, um, yeah, right there, you see that that's one of the wall braces. I had a tree in the alleyway that was at a V like that, and all of a sudden it went like that, and actually started leaning on the garage. It's got the garage leaning probably about a foot out. it's leaned over about a foot, and I want making um, a way to start getting it straightened back up. But what I need, well, made and everything wasn't working great. Um, so I still need to get the garage itself straightened out. But I got to get a lot of stuff. I mean, I've gotten a lot of stuff pulled out. I mean, I know I've had the video outside the garage. Like I said, most of that stuff y'all see out there, that's all stuff my dad collected over the years. Um, you know, I finally got enough room in to put my parts washer in. Um, I've got a bunch of stuff here on this side of the garage cleaned out. Um, actually, when I put that drop cloth on the back garage door, that's probably the first time a path was actually cleaned up to go to that door in probably 40 years. That's how much stuff is in this garage. Still working on it. So you like Modelo? Is that what you like, Miguel? Like that Modelo? I think that's what it was when I was on that bus ride coming back from Chichen Itza out of Progreso. Oh, is that what it is? Negro Modelo? Okay, because that was a dark beer. They were passing that out on that bus ride back. It's like, oh, sure, I got an empty cup. I'll take more of it. I mean, they had them bottles that were probably about this big. I mean, I kid you not. Those things were about that tall, probably about that big around. It's like, okay, we got the beer. Who wants some? That was dark. It was good. Yeah, Shaggy, I don't say that. That's why I say the Kung Flu. But I still don't understand why they're making a big deal out of it. We had a worse situation back in 2009 with the swine flu. Yeah. What's that other one? What's that other dark beer? I'm trying to remember the name of it. That I know that when you it's a dark beer, like when you pour it in, it always gets white. You always see the white at the bottom, and it starts coming up. What's the name of that one? I can't think of it right now. Um, that's a pretty good dark beer. Guinness, yeah, Guinness. That's it. Now that's a pretty that's a pretty stout, strong beer right there. Is that Guinness? For me, I go for Miller Lite. If I'm drinking beer, it's Miller Lite. That's what you'll see me drinking. Which probably have some tomorrow when I'm out and about over at the United Clubs meeting. That ought to be a pretty good one, especially where we're going. I'm not going to say where because I don't want to give out too much information. But no, that was something I was going to mention earlier. Um, Last year when I went to go get my new prescription glasses, um, I gone to get my eyes examined and took the prescription over to Walmart because that's where the boss sent me to. Yeah, these these are prescription safety glasses because where I work at, I got to have safety glasses. You can't see, I'm not going to be able, you're not going to be able to see it, but it's got the thing on there where it's made for for being safety. Um, and they're no line bifocal. Anyways, I was leaving Walmart heading back to work and coming up to the stop sign. This female in a Jeep comes, makes a right hand turn into my lane, cuts right in front of me, cutting across the parking lot and everything. And I'm on my bike. Okay. I tell you, I was about ready to go chase her, you know what, down and chew her a new one. But it's like, nope, I gotta get to work. We already missed some time. I gotta get back to work. We got a train going through. But I'm gonna have to try that. I know there's a lot of different ones out there, different beers and everything. But I know that, like when I go on the cruises, I go on Carnival, and two drinks I gotta have. Gotta have a Miami Vice and a Twilight Zone. Those are, to me, those are two of the best ones out there that Carnival has. Now, that's one thing about right now. It's like, damn, yeah, I'm just thinking, it's like, damn, I'd be on my way down to Mexico right now to, be getting out there in that nice warm beach, kicking back. Oh, where you live at, Miguel? I know you're here in Texas. You know where the Texas Motorplex is. I'm not that far away. As a matter of fact, I can hear the guys when they're running down the track, especially when the big boys are out there running. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's the same train or not. You might have a different one going by you. Lockhart? No, nope, 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 nope. You're way south of me. I'm in the next county south of Dallas. I think Lockhart's south of me. Let's see. Ring up the phone. Oh wow, YouTube's now live on your channel. That is so weird. I actually get a uh, email saying that I'm live. Let's see how far away you are. Well, it says you're about a little bit over 3 hours away from me. Yeah, down there close to New Braunfels. That could be, uh, same train, or not the same train, but same manufacturer. Am I still going through? I can still hear them going through the tracks and everything. Yep, a little bit north east of San Antonio. I still want to go back there. Been there. Want to go back. Yeah. Now, like I said, I do know that I'm planning a trip to Fredericksburg come April. I'll be down that way. Um, I'm still thinking about going down there for there's a monster truck show going on. Of course, we got one coming up. Actually, it's going to be next Saturday over in Mesquite. and they got the bigger boys over at Jerry World over there in Arlington. Nosebleed seats, I think, were like $35. It's like, damn. And I think the ones that are real close up and everything were like $75. Like, I don't know if I'd go to that one. Probably won't go into the other one. Plus the dirt track, they're going to be having monster trucks. I'll be doing a video of that one. I'll definitely when we had the monster truck show out there at Big O Speedway here in Ennis. I'll be definitely be doing a video of that. I'm definitely going to be trying to do a video. I'm going to take my camcorder so I can get a better view of uh, uh, the Paul Revere, a midnight ride. That's an old commercial. Yeah, I remember that one, BW. You're mentioning that. Yeah, is it live or is it Memorex? Yeah, definitely. Like I said, San Antonio. Yeah, I definitely want to. Um, let's see. Yep. Okay. Well, maybe that when I get down that way, maybe see about stopping in. That's one thing I like to do. But I'll be on my bike. Um, so if I do buy anything, I'm probably not going to have much room to be able to carry much with me. Now I lived out in the country and everything. Yeah, I couldn't hardly. I would never hear the trains because, like I said, I was so far away. Oh crap! There goes the party. Ed, the old tech guy, he's finally showing up. Okay, I got to shut everything down. Ed, the old tech. Now, I tell you what, Jehu shows up. I'm shutting it down. What's up, Ed? Glad you showed up. Hey, give me a thumbs up, man. Hey, you've been missing all the fun and everything. Party started without you. Oh. No, I'm not cooking. My ran out of propane for this the heater and everything. So I got the camp stove going just to have some heat and everything out here, and I fired up one of my lanterns, uh, get some extra heat going. I don't know about y'all. You don't see my breath and everything. I'll tell you how pretty cold it's getting out here right now. Yeah, yeah, you did miss that. Well, I'm not cooking now. Yeah, you missed the pozole and um, what was the other I made? Huevos El Ranchos. That was all good. And Miguel, he liked it. He tried it. He's the man. This is the best he's ever had. I can't wait till I make my pollo and mole on it. Hey Ed, I'm glad that Dale's feeling better. By the way, are you going to do that idea for a meme and everything I sent you for about Jehu? That is something you got to work on trying to find, man. That would be something. And I tell you, I would love for you to do it once I get online and join the show. I would love to be able to see his reaction on that. Yeah, Miguel, I know that not many of us gringos like mole. Because first time I tried, I was at a little restaurant there in Irving, and I saw it on the menu. Girlfriend had the time she was talking about. So yeah, it's something. It's acquired taste and everything. It's like you may or may not like it. And I was like, hey, got peanut butter, chocolate. It was like, hey, Reese's peanut butter cup. That's what I was thinking. It's like, okay. And told the waitress, yeah, that's what I'd like to try and everything. She brought it over. And man, she was surprised I sat there and ate the whole thing. It's like anytime I go to a Mexican restaurant and I see that on the menu, I'm ordering it. Yep. Shaggy sure did. Hey, Alpyro. Trying to stay warm out here. Getting colder. Got the, like I said, I got my little lantern here going. It's putting off quite a bit of heat. Oh, like I said, Ed, I didn't, send you the meme. It was like I said, it was the showing the skeleton sitting there in a chair and everything. And the tagline is Mater waiting for Jehu to do another um, fast food comparison. I remember he was putting those videos out, talking about how the food from here and food from here, which one was better and that. Just don't tell him about it. Well, Pyro, that's why you got to hit that the bell and everything on my page and everything. That way you get all the notifications when do stuff like a video or a live stream. Yeah, Shaggy. You can probably get with Ed to do all your PC stuff. Whatever you do not talk about HVAC to him. And he'll go on and on and on. It'll be like the um, what's the little bunny? Um, name I know it and I can't think of it. Yeah, you'd be like that little pink bunny and everything, going on and on and on. Take about 10 different videos to tell you how to fix your HVAC. Energizer. Thank you, BW. Yeah, my brain, for some reason, it's not wanting to work right. It don't want to work left either. I don't know. Yeah, the Energizer Bunny. Yeah. But, yeah, and Ed, I never have heard back from those guys that you were gave me that phone number for. Uh oh. We got a weather update. Oh, 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 someone sent me a text. I'm responding back. Right. Oh, yeah. What was it, Miguel? I was down there in San Antonio years ago, and I don't remember the name of um, the restaurant that was down there, but they had mole. They had some pollo mole, and I tried it. And it was like, it's okay. It's not bad. Um, what made it bad was the fact that they had there's still some bones in it. It's like, oh, nope. So they were actually making it with dark meat, and then they actually came out later on and they brought me another plate made with white meat. That actually was better. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I wound up picking that because uh, one, Dukes of Hazard. I love that show, and when I got into dirt track racing, um, my second car I built, actually the car I built from scratch. I actually got it, and it was all made from scratch and everything. It was a 70 Dodge Charger. Well, the General Lee's a 69, so 1 year difference. But it was like, why not? I wound up painting it orange and had my number and everything on it. And on the since I couldn't put it on the roof, I want to put the Confederate battle flag on the trunk lid. That's one thing does kind of get me upset is everybody says, "Well, that's the Confederate flag." No, what you see is the Confederate battle flag. It was never the actual Confederate flag. There was actually three different Confederate flags, and that was never one of them. That would be different. I know for me, I usually find out that it's not as expensive for me to get pork. Um, I actually get more pork for less money than what I can for a chicken. So I'll take that and make my mole out of that. And I'll put it in the crock pot. It's like I'll get up, a little extra early in the morning before going to work, and I'll get it all put in there. Of course, the mole I get is always from the store and everything in those little glass jars. I think Donna Maria, I think it's the name of it. But I'll get that out and um, I get the pork and everything put in the crock pot, put the mole in there, put my sugar and the water and everything. I'll just put it on low and usually, you know, come home at lunchtime. It's like, it's ready. Yeah. There was actually three different flags for the Confederacy. The reason behind the battle flag is that during one particular battle, um, you actually had the Confederates firing on another Confederate uh, uh, group. I mean, they were actually fighting each other. There was never a Union, um, the Union Army there. And the only reason that they were doing that is because they thought the Confederate flag was the Union. So there was I think it was some general. I'm not. It's been a while since I've read it, but I can't remember high ranking uh, an officer it was. And they didn't find out. I think until about 15, 20 minutes later. Oh well, it's we're still a Confederacy. So he came up with the Confederate battle flag. That way they could designate that. Oh, okay, this is the Confederate Army, not the Union Army. And there was actually, like I said, over the Civil War, there was actually three different flags actually used, and I think one of them actually had part of um, the battle flag actually put on it. Um, let's see if I can bring it up. I'm gonna try bringing it up on my phone. Oh, yeah, that was like I said. That was the only thing. Let's see if I can bring. They had three different. Yeah. Okay. I got the first one. This was the first one they had. That is the first Confederate flag, and as you can see, it's got the stars and stripes and everything on it. And that was used from 60. They say 61 to 63. Um, so because of that one particular battle and everything, um, they wound up having the other. Um, now here's the second one. It'll show up. And it's not showing the whole flag and everything, but it's basically the same size flag, but where um the stars and bars, which is the see if I can yeah, you can see how it's on a white background, all that white and everything, because well, as they say, the Southern Cross was up there. And that right there, that was the actual third um, flag that was actually used by the Confederacy. So, like I said, the reason that the other it's because we had the two different forces and everything. Um, let's see, yeah, but that like I said, that was the three um, designs of the actual Confederate flag. Um, let's see, yeah, it was the battle flag of Northern Virginia because that's where it was all happening. It was happening with Virginia. I can try that. I'll try that next time, Miguel. I don't mind trying something different. All right. I always see that in the stores. I think it was General Beauregard. Yeah. So yeah, it was General Beauregard. Shows on here was General Beauregard, uh, part of the Virginia Army. Yeah, that's the one thing about with me. I like history and everything. Um, I mean, okay, here's something. What two things happened? Okay, let's see. We'll give you two dates. See if y'all can figure them out. March 6th, 1836. March 9th, 1861. Or excuse me, 18. Yeah, 18 or 1862. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Be looking out for that, Shaggy. No, I don't have Instagram. I don't have time for trying to keep up with all the different things. The only thing I've got is I've got Facebook, I've got the YouTube, but as far as Instagram, MeWe, um, I know there's Rumble out there now. Um, what's the other one? No, I just don't feel like keeping up with all that. I got HEB up here. Yeah, here's a question for you, Miguel. What does HEB stand for? And don't tell me Hershey Hills Bedford. See if you know what HEB stands for. Yeah. No, that's not what it stands for, Shaggy. Yeah, I already know what HEB stands for. It actually started off in San Antonio. I'll put it like this: it actually stands for the guy's name that actually started the grocery store. Yep, yep, BW. It's actually Howard Eugene Butt. That was his. Yeah, it's Howard Eugene Butt. Oh, that's cheating. I already knew it. But I'll give you credit for that. All right, guys. Like I said, March 6th, 1836. What's so special about that date? Anybody got a clue on that? And it's coming up soon. We'll say that anybody here in Texas knows that date. Well, like I said, Shaggy, that's the only thing. Anybody from up north? No, they wouldn't. That is correct. That is the final battle of the Alamo. That's when it fell. It was March 6th, 1836. Now, here's something for you Yankees up north. Yep, Miguel, it is definitely the Alamo, which I still want to go back to. Um, March 9th, 1862. Does anybody know what that date has, what's so special about that date? I say, I like history. You know, you get me stuff as far, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Trivial Pursuit. Yeah, I'll probably know something like that. I do wish there was more of the actual remains of the Alamo compared to what is still down there. I do know that I don't remember what year, but yep, you're correct, Shaggy. Battle between the Monitor and the Merrimack, or the Virginia, as she was renamed. But uh, I know I wound up going out. My parents took us out to went out to Big Bend out there to the big old park out there. That place is huge, and got a chance to go to Goliad. Yeah, is Miguel, but of course that was all prior to the Alamo of it falling. It was like you don't ever hear anybody go, "Remember Goliad." No, you hear, "Remember the Alamo." Um, but I did go to Alamo Village, which is it turned into a tourist attraction. Unfortunately, it's been shut down. But it was actually the film set that John Wayne had actually built for the movie The Alamo, and I've actually been where they filmed that movie at, and I tell you, it was something else. I've still got pictures. I found some pictures and everything from back then. Yeah. What a lot of people don't realize is that the Merrimack, it was a Union frigate that was all wooden that they scuttled when Hampton Roads fell to the Confederacy. Um, Confederacy raised it, found out that uh, the works and everything for the steam engine was still in good shape. Wasn't in need of bad, was never damaged. Um, I, Shaggy, I don't know if those pictures would ever show up good on my live stream. I mean, because we're only talking the little pictures maybe about that square. And they were done, I think, 8 millimeter film. So quality is not one of them. But damn, y'all made me lose my train of constipation on what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the Merrimack. They raised her, and they put the iron. They clad the top part all in iron, but the hull and everything was still wooden. Now the Monitor, it was built from metal all the way. Uh, I can try that. I really don't. I'm trying. I know my mom's printer. It's got a scanner on it, so I would have to get it scanned through that, and then find a way of um, going through her computer and everything. Get put it on a SD card and everything, and then putting it on my laptop and getting it all uploaded. Um, might have to have Ed's help on that. I don't know. But unfortunately, they didn't let us go out there to where the actual the Alamo part itself was, but you could see it um, as you're driving in. But yeah, unfortunately, the owner wound up passed away. So they forget how many years ago it was that they wound up selling the place off. I mean, they'd already shut the place down as far as a tourist attraction. It's still there. I still like to be able to go out there and see it again. Um, yeah, I agree with you, Miguel. Yeah. Hey, but look now. I mean, there's no problems between the Texans and Mexicans. I mean, look at the time the Houston Texans went going down to play Oakland down there in Mexico. I mean, everybody's rooting for Texas. They were rooting for them. That was something nice to see. But I would say I know another place I have traveled to was it was a amusement park called Dog Patch USA over in Arkansas. Um, and it was all themed off, like Little Abner, uh, everything. And I liked the place, but unfortunately, it went by the wayside also, all because they didn't have roller coasters and everything else, and they tried doing what they could, but it just didn't. It didn't survive. It was one of those places that nice place, but times didn't let it keep going. Um, like all the years I lived in Houston, we had Astroworld. Wanted to go there. Six Flags took it over, and I never went. And now it's gone. I mean, it's nothing more than basically a big parking lot right now, right across from the Astrodome and uh, the new stadium we got down there. Man, it's getting cold out here. But damn, almost 2 hours. All right, I'm gonna fire one more up, and when this one's out, I'm going to end the live stream, and I'm going in because it's getting cold and it's already late. My toes are starting to say, "Hey, it's getting cold out here. We need something warm." I'm getting the heat and everything off between the lantern here and the stove, but it ain't enough. Someone's out having fun in their car, but yeah, like I say, Shag, I can try doing all that. Let's see if I can get Ed to. He might have to talk me through it. Yeah. What snow? It's basically all gone around here. We have water balloon fights now, but now, like I said, I can try doing it. I'll have to try and get all of them. Um, I know I got the picture. I found the pictures from when we were down in San Antonio, um, at the Alamo. Um, but that's about the only pictures I know I've got. Um, like I said, they're not the best, but I mean I could try scanning them. Yeah, but how often do you get snow there, Shaggy? That's the only thing. Like I said, for us here in Texas, especially this part, it's very rare we ever see snow, especially for it to stick around like it has for the past several days. I mean, last month we got it, and it came in on Sunday. It wasn't even sticking to the ground. Um, I mean, I drove over to Waxahachie, did driving around over there. You see snow on the ground, but not. It wasn't on the pavement. Oh, hey, a lot of information, Shaggy. I've got actually got off the History Channel. Um, Now there is a guy that's on YouTube. You need to go check him out. The History Guy. Now he does, like he says, he's got anywhere from a 10 to 15 minute um, snippet of history and everything. Um, I like watching his channel. As a matter of fact, uh, the Kavala and Shakaku. They were. It was a the Kavala is down in Galveston. Actually, it's on Pelican Island off of Galveston, and it's there. And I can't remember. I think the Stewart is the name of the destroyer that's down there on Pelican Island. But the Kavala, it on its uh, on its maiden patrol during World War II, it sank Shakaku, which was one of the aircraft carriers that launched the attack on Pearl Harbor. And I've actually been in the Kavala twice now. ABW, sure that Ed don't measure it in millimeters? When he says 8, was that 8 millimeters? Wow. That's why I'm glad I don't live up north. I'm glad I'm down here. Yeah, I agree, Miguel. There's a lot of history that you don't learn in school um, that needs to be taught. But then, of course, there's all kinds of different history about different things that they're not going to teach you in school. Um, I mean, there are certain things, like I said, like as far as music goes. Um, I said there's all kinds of different. Then they're going to teach you about automotive history. Um, I mean, there's different subjects on history and everything. They just do not touch. They do the major stuff. Um, as far as you don't know sports history. Um, and I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things they don't teach in school. I mean, there's things right now they don't even teach now in school that I learned back when I graduated. And I'm class of '83. I mean, in school they're going to teach you the history on Coleman Company as far as when it was founded and everything they made. No. Yeah, I agree, BW. They do rewrite it. And believe it or not, I found out from one of the guys that he's like 20 or 21. And all right, Ed, you have a good night. Like I said, probably have to have you help me out, walk me through as far as being able to scan those pictures so I can get them up on a live stream or on a video. That'd be helpful. But back in high school during our uh, was it sophomore year, required class was driver's ed. I mean, it was a required course to graduate. You had to actually take driver's ed safety, health and safety. That was required just to graduate from high school. It's no longer required. There's a lot of these kids nowadays that are out there wanting to drive around, and they've never had to go through that to get a driver's license. All right, guys, that cigarette's done. I'm gonna shut this down and get inside. Hey, I appreciate everybody that showed up, doing the chat. Miguel, Shaggy, Ed, BW, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys sticking around with me. I wish that some of the other people, like the bear, be nice if he was to show up. Um, I try, seeing his live streams. Um, yeah, that's probably what he's got to go do. Make sure the HVAC is still working properly. But man, like I said, I appreciate you guys. Giving me some support. I know I haven't been around long. Um, yeah, I can believe that, Shaggy. Um, yeah, I don't mind. Usually I am up, kind of late and everything. Um, but like I said, I do have to get up early in the mornings. Usually 6:30 in the morning when I got my alarm set for. Of course, that's Monday through Friday. Saturdays is like, I don't have it set. Neither do I have it on Sundays. But I guess in the morning I will. But yeah, like I said, I do appreciate you guys, showing up. Shaggy, yep. Like I said, I'm fixing to shut this down because I'm going to get inside. Like I said, hey, appreciate you guys showing up. Thumbs up, everything. Till next time, probably next Saturday night, we'll probably do another one. Till next time, y'all take care. Bye.